Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream, where a group of high school friends attempts to play D&D remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Stephen as Dromm, the sorcerer, Tim as Vinny the rogue, Erin as Lily the fighter, and Nakul as Sir Pen the paladin. I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is B&D Live. All right, let's do a little recap here. It was De Gaulle morning, an absolute gem of a beautiful day. However, an avalanche was triggered by Dromm after a startling snowball from Vinny causes him to thunderclap. You buckle down as you hunker behind some rocks and take a bunch of bludgeoning damage as you're buried in the snow. Shaking it off, though, you continue until you meet Ostid the owlbear, who decides to join you after an offer of meat and communication fostered by Sir Pen and Lily. Lily calls and tells her dad and Agnes, apparently the frost giants and wolves are the enemies. The next day, De Gaulle, a big storm in the morning. You hunker down with Ostid to let it pass over, and you continue on as normal after the storm passes. Which brings us to Dalk, a reasonable day weather-wise. You continue with your new companion through an uneventful day, but at dusk, Ostrid alerts you to danger. It is, in fact, the wolves he warned you of, and you proceed to fight a large pack of winter wolves. Surrounded, Ostrid goes down after beating up on one of them. Vinny surprised some as Lily and Dromm go hard on the others. Sir Pen tries a little magic, a little ring of shooting stars, and ultimately dispatches one with multiple trident blows. Erin goes from bow to knife to summoning some fey panthers. Wounded and facing an even more numerous foe than the wolves started with, they decide to retreat and lick their wounds, and we end with a long rest. And at this point, you have come roughly 60 or so of the 187 you need to cross the mountains of Elyith, and so we decided that we would do some fast travel here. But I do want to open it up. In the 9 or so days of travel that we're about to speed through, are there any stories you'd like to tell? Interesting things that happened along the way? Questions that you have for Erin? Questions that you have for each other? Would you like to share any thoughts on what you do during these hard, cold days, which we will say are bereft of the encounters that you've had so far?
I think Lily is going to want to pick Eridan's brain about his connection to is it a hawk that he has as his ranger pet?
Well, let's see. So have you... I don't think you've seen his pet. Are you thinking of Talon? Talon has a hawk.
Oh, Talon has a hawk. Okay. I thought we saw something outside of the... Okay, then maybe not.
Did you?
I'm not sure, but okay, so Lily knows that Eridan is a ranger. She knows Talon is a ranger. So she's going to think about how is it that Talon has someone like Astaroth and has that bond with Astaroth.
Yes.
And she wants that bond with the owlbear.
Got it.
So she wants to pick his brain about that bond and how does one get a bond like that?
Oh, fascinating. Now, are you All right. I guess is Erin the player asking how you could like mechanically in the game have that bond?
Oh, well, I mean, I know
Because you
that
could in theory take some levels in Ranger. If
right,
that's what
and
you're
that's
getting at.
what I was thinking of possibly doing for Lily.
Amazing.
But
Um,
really needs to find out how to become a ranger. Doesn't she need to be like an apprentice? Doesn't she need someone to kind of tutor her?
It's a 2-month certificate program.
Does she have to go to the university to, become a ranger? Does she have to, get sponsorships?
well, you see, Lily, there are some rangers who choose to go the route of bonding with an animal companion, if you will. But I did not choose to go that route. I have the capability to, through arcane measures, become friends with animals as needed. As you saw, I also have the ability to summon animal companions from the Feywild. But as for a traditional animal companion, I chose not to go that route. But you could pursue it. I mean, certainly you've grown closer to Ostrad these days we've been walking, and he's grown to trust you. Perhaps given the chance again, given the chance again to battle at your side. But if you were to make that bond stronger, you would need to train in the ranger ways. Now, I could facilitate that happening if you'd like, once we get to Luknal. I know a few rangers throughout Luknal.
All right, I might be interested in doing this. I mean, like, so I met this other ranger when we
Yes.
were in Elan,
You
and
tell.
he had this like amazing bond with this kind of demon polar bear.
Ah, yes, Talon. I'm
Oh, you
familiar
know
with
Talon.
it. Yes, yes, yes. He is, he's quite notorious. He traveled to a different plane of existence to get that demon bear, you know.
Yeah, well, Astaroth is awesome.
I see you have a love for large, dangerous creatures.
Especially when, when they're extra large and extra bearish and extra fluffy.
So he glances toward Ostrad. Yes, I see. Well, I mean that is an option. Yes, he is. Talon. Yes, he's also has the familiar, his hawk, which can be useful. Don't get me wrong, and he's a fine fellow. Where you said you met him in Elan?
Yes, when we were going through Elan to get to South Gorson, and when we got to South Gorson, we basically took out a city. Yeah, that's just what we do.
You took out a city in
Well,
South
like,
Gorson.
yeah, like the big city, Dolith. Yeah,
Yes.
we kind of
King
killed the king.
Unox. He has a
Yeah.
terrible regime there.
Oh, not anymore. Well,
Really?
that's why we were like coming up and going to the mines, and we were trying to free everybody.
Oh
Which
my goodness. Well, that's fascinating. What are the people of South Gorson doing now?
I think that now
Looting.
now they have like a committee, like a council, made up of the town folk.
Interesting.
We did that in Puppyton too.
Puppyton. I'm not sure I know Puppyton.
Oh, well, it was Puppy Town until we changed it, and we said maybe Puppyton would sound a little bit more like uppy and like new and fresh.
In all my wanderings, I don't know of a Puppyton or a Puppy Town.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
have.
that one was in oh gosh, that was like the coastal kingdoms.
Ah, well, all right. Yes, I have not. I've not traveled much in that area of Centralia. That would perhaps be why. Wow, you are well traveled indeed, Lily.
Oh yeah, I went to Swabia and Alon and South Gorson and of course Oxnard because that's where I'm from.
Yes.
And now we're going to Luknal.
Yes, well, officially we are just sort of crossing the borders into Luknal today. Soon we will be at the mighty elven city of Rûksar, and on the fair waters of the Elyith River, which flows out of the Elyith Mountains, which we've been traveling through these many days. But you have not seen a city more beautiful, and therein lies the Library of Parmacoa, which is your destination. Now, I can get you as far as the library, and I can introduce you to whichever librarian is on call there. But then I'm afraid I might have to leave you. The fact that South Gorson is for better without its previous ruler, I do fear that area may. Hopefully, the people are wise enough not to travel northwards into that forest.
Oh, I
That's
think they're
fascinating.
pretty. I think they're pretty afraid of that area. At least in.
Is that where the green dragon is?
Yes, it is, Vinny. Are you familiar with it?
I have heard of it.
Ver. Ver is perhaps the oldest of the dragons that still reside on Centralia. And naught has been heard for many, many hundreds of years. Arguably for the better. Interesting. Well, let's train with Ostrid today, perhaps. Do some exercises where you fight alongside. We could do some kind of mock battle. Perhaps if Sir Pen would talk with Ostrid and tell him what we plan to do, we could set up a little faux fighting, perhaps. What do you think, Sir Pen? Do we have time over lunch?
Yeah.
Man, a few words.
Who are we talking about again? What?
Basically, Erin is asking if you would ask Ostrid if he would like to have a mock battle where he and Lily battle against perhaps two of the other,
And who's Ostrich again?
the giant owlbear that you found.
Oh, that's right. That was awesome. Oh my god.
No worries.
Yeah, I forgot he came with us.
He's standing right next to you.
Oh yeah, there he is.
It's true.
Yeah, Ostrich. Yeah.
I have now figured out how to successfully transform him into a D20 and back. Although this is basically this is the best I can get him to look in owlbear form. The other toys, I will say, the other toys look better as creatures than perhaps Austin does. But he's fine. He's doing fine.
Yeah. So let's get our battle on.
All right. So you cast communicate with animals. What do you say to Austin?
Austin, we are going to pretend to fight. Pretend.
Pretend. You want me to fight you?
Not real fighting. Just for training.
Play. Like with young ones.
Play fighting like we would with Cub. Albert. Isn't owl what?
Owlbear.
Owlet.
Albert, yeah.
Cublet?
Like a cub.
Owl
like
cublet?
A cub,
I don't know.
A cub owlet.
Shall I draw blood?
Preferably no.
I will use back of claw.
I would, maybe nothing sharp.
Dromm tackles him.
Dromm tackles him? All right, I love it. Roll a strength check.
And we've begun.
I didn't think we were actually going to do it, but there you go.
22.
I thought Aerodin would just bring up his fey creatures or something like that.
I mean, that was kind of whatever. This works too. Strength check, and I'm going to bring up the stats for an owlbear because I don't have them. Oh my god. Sorry, what was your strength check, Droll?
22.
22? Holy nuts. Yeah, that is not going to beat that. It's only an 11. I rolled a 6. He does have a +5, though. So Dromm, like, hearing this conversation, he just sort of comes and knocks over Ostrid. And then Ostrid is going to try to... Are you trying to grapple him?
Yeah.
All right. Oh my gosh. All right, he's going to try to break your grapple. Oh my gosh, he is unable to break your grapple. And as he's struggling with Dromm, he's like, maybe you got like your maw like behind one of his legs and your other leg, you got him in some kind of weird Goliath hold. Austin looks to Serpent and says, "Sure, no claws."
No claws.
Just usually cub weaker than Austin. Dromm, I believe it was for Lily and Austin to learn how to fight together.
Okay, I tackle Lily.
God damn it. I love it. All right. You jump off Ostrid and go to tackle Lily. Lily, give me a dexterity save to see if you jump out of the way as he's coming toward you.
No, probably not. 6.
All right, give me an athletics or a strength check again. Or actually, give me athletics. You should be giving me athletics.
Athletics? Oh,
Yeah.
good. 9.
9 to, yeah, no, that's still, yeah, so boof. All right, in that case, Ostrid jumps up and goes to throw you off of Lily. So he...
Austin wasn't done with this.
No, he's definitely not. Okay, that's a 16 strength check. Give me athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
Athletics. 8.
All right. Having just watched you tackle his friend Lily, he jumps up and grabs you and then picks you up above his head and tosses you off into the snow. And sort of stands in between you and Lily. Erin jumps back. Vinny jumps back. He looks and he's like, "How about beak?" he says to Serpent.
Well, can I ask Erin to use his fey creatures and the fey creatures he could use claws on? Claws and beak?
Now that's perhaps John. Would you mind sitting with this next one out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. And so spend the next hour, or, he summons some panthers, and Lily and Ostrid fight back to back, claws and swords available, and battle some panthers for a while. All right. Excellent. I love everything about that. Any other stories, information? Vinny, you do anything? Serpen, Dromm?
I made a small snowman, that's it.
All right.
Very small.
Out of real snow or conjured? Or no, that's Twizzard. Never mind.
Real snow.
Real snow.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I don't know. Conjured, I can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Are we heading to your home?
Yes.
Dromm, the trip is reminding you, has been reminding you of the snow-peaked mountains of your home in the Averska mountain range, and your resistance to cold, of course, has proved useful, and you're pretty much having a good time. Honestly, got to fight some yetis, got to fight a snow giant, just got to tackle an owlbear, having a good time. Serpent, similarly, the weather has not been that much of a bother to you as a triton, though you prefer your cold in the form of the sea usually. But as the terrain changes, you come down out of the mountains and proceed into a snow-covered forest. And after a day or so traveling through the forest, at one point Erin calls a halt, and he says, "Everybody stay. No drawing of weapons. Just stay where you are for a moment." He walks forward and he takes out this carved wooden whistle and blows 3 times on it. And then the call is repeated from various places around you in the forest. And you see some elves dropping down. Doo, doo, doo. And they sort of walk over and they have a long talk with Erin. And then he turns to you guys and he says, "All right, we are free to cross the border. After this, we will be perfectly at ease. No more attacks from anything ridiculous like that. We are in the environs of Rûksar, the capital of the elven kingdom here in Luknal. Welcome." And he leads you on for another, say, half a day. So in the evening, you arrive, and there is earlier you'd passed over a river on this sort of very intricately carved stone bridge, and then you see sort of stretching in front of you, off to the sides, and as well as above you, a sprawling city, lights, magical and non-magical. It's just starting to come on around you as you arrive at the elven capital of Rûksar, which, if you've ever talked to Paelias, you would know is where he grew up.
Is this the library?
No, the library is further into the city, but I can take you to a tavern that I know for tonight. You might want to go to the library tomorrow.
How far are we from Silent?
Great question. We are still many days' journey from Silent. Are
we east? Are we northeast of it?
We are east of it. Yes, we are northeast of it. Yes, exactly.
I'm just trying to understand. I've heard of Silent for its beautiful waters.
Yes.
The lake.
Yes, exactly. The what was the name of that? This is Shawn asking this. Why don't I have that? Doo-doo-doo-ba-ba. Yeah, so that would be the. Of course. Silence is on the shores of Lake Selin, hence the name. It's elvish. You wouldn't understand. But yeah, no, we are quite far from there. Probably another 180 or so miles. Now you could go back to the river Elyith, and sail down that. That would connect to a waterway that connects to Selin. And if you go further south, you connect then again to the Central Sea. Where do you plan on going after the library? If I may ask.
I will look at the others.
Wesleyville? Where are we going? Fighting the Duke. Dragon. What was our mission?
No.
Let's see.
How far is it to 123 Treehouse Lane?
Uh-huh.
I used to live here and I don't remember. I don't know why I'm asking directions.
Well, no, you didn't live here. So you lived on the western forest of Luknal.
That's right. It's been a while since I've been here.
It has definitely been. You probably would have been here as a young elf.
That's what it was.
But yeah, this is because it's the westernmost cities that were ravaged by the Black Dragon and his cult. But you are currently on the sort of the easternmost edge of Luknal right now.
All right.
Sort of still above the snow line there if you're looking at the map.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking out the other side just to see my old tree house. Since I'm here.
Yeah. Well, I think I might take leave of you here then. It's been My pleasure to guide you across the mountains. Lily, you said you had a means of communicating with my daughter.
Oh yeah, do you want me to like give her a ring?
Yes, I think we know exactly where she is now, so we can sync these two stories up.
Sending stone. Sending stone.
All right, so this would be Agnes would have just. This is basically the day after they started spreading rumors.
Okay, so this is before she left footprints, or the morning after.
This is the morning after.
Okay, so she came back after and she cleaned up. She went to bed. All right.
Yep. So did her footprints work? It's your choice right now. What would you like to say?
Did my foot? Well, would I know at this point? It's in the morning, right?
Ooh, gosh. Do we care about time zones? No. I think okay, let me your footprints were moderately successful. You've heard rumors spreading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continuingly spreading is good.
Yep.
No one's put the kibosh on it yet. All right. So Lily's giving Agnes a call. Agnes is filling her in with the shenanigans that they're pulling.
Yep.
Lily's like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool," and yeah, I guess she says that Erin has delivered them safely to the elven city in which the university is at, or the great library is at, and what do you want me to look for at the library? Because Agnes, you're the one who wanted to come here. And Agnes is like, anything that you could find out about the beams of the moon.
Moonbeams.
Beams of the moon, and I guess she would probably say any reference to Saloon and any reference to 5 amulets. I mean, Lily knows about the amulets, so. And Lily should know about the beams of the moon, because she went to. I thought that she might have gone to one of the meetings.
One of the rituals, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any of the amulets with you? No.
I don't know.
No, they're all in Wesleyville right now.
They're all in the other group. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So yeah, you guys want to?
Does Erin want me to pass any words over to? I guess. I mean, Agnes could say if she gets to Luknal, she'll try to get in touch with her dad in the normal means.
That sounds fine. Tell Agnes I'm very proud of her, and it sounds like she's gathering many songs or many adventures to make songs from. I, however, may be traveling to South Gorson in the near future.
Oh, say hi to Talon for us.
Yes, we may meet up. Excellent. Perhaps I'll stop by in the Isle of Skye on my way.
Oh yeah, say hi to Mom.
All right. Do you guys want Erin to show you to an inn for the night?
Yeah, the tavern that he had mentioned is probably good.
We can always find an inn.
I know, but if he suggests one, we could at least stay there the first night.
All right.
And then if we don't like it, we can move on to another one. No need to be rude to our host.
What if he looks for an expensive one?
I think he's going to do the one that he thinks is reputable and reasonable. I mean, how much money do you think he carries around on him?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Roll for initiative. No, just... Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the regular whatever tavern is recommended.
Well, I was going to recommend the Golden Leaf. It's a fine establishment.
Sounds
Have
good
you-
to me. No, but
Ex-
I haven't heard of it. I haven't been, but I have just the outfit for it.
I'm not sure what that means, Dromm. But you are an odd fellow, so I'll take you at your word.
He has one golden leaf, and that's what he's going to wear.
It's a. We'll see.
It's a what?
He said that's a. You'll see.
All right. He leads you over to a sort of a contraption that is basically it's like a tree elevator, only fancy. And you get on board, and the elf running it sort of flicks a switch, pulls a lever, and you're whisked up into the upper branches of these rather large trees that these sort of upper levels are built into. And as you wind your way along, you see a tavern sort of built, combining these three trees into one, and there's a sign with a gilded leaf on the sign. Well, my friends, it's been wonderful. We now know, well, I at least tracked the origins of the earthquake back to that mining operation. Now, whether your ceasing of that operation will cease the earthquakes, only time will tell. But I fear my services, or at least my curiosity, is piqued by the situation you describe in South Corson. So, I'm sure we'll meet again.
May I suggest maybe
Okay.
teleporting this time?
I'll take that into account. I'll take that under advisement. And he leaves you there. All right, so you guys are at the Golden Leaf.
Can I sneak away to a restroom?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ron's gotta go.
When
I've
you
got
gotta
to
go, you
change
gotta
from my
go.
traveler's clothes to my golden threads.
Oh, he is preparing.
Were those the ones you got in Swabia?
Yeah.
Amazing.
While he's gone, can I go up to the? Is there a bar there?
Oh, definitely.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the Golden Leaf bartender and say, "Do you? Can I have 4 of your
House special.
house specials, please?" Yes.
I'm going to do a quick retcon and say that Osted's going to stay outside, I think.
Oh, 5 of your house specials.
I think Osted's going to stay outside.
All right.
And maybe Sir Pen could spend another spell slot and explain that to him. The idea of a teen owlbear is not out of the question here, but bringing him inside an establishment may be frowned upon. This is probably a conversation you had as you were getting closer.
Is there no outdoor seating?
We're
It's
up in
a
a
tree.
Maybe
We're up in
there's
a
some. Maybe there. Yeah, he's probably. Honestly, yeah. I mean, he'd be at home in a tree. Are owlbears at home in trees? Probably. They're half
I don't
owl.
know. I feel like they're more bear than owl. They just have an owl face.
Who knows? Do we know? We don't
They're a
know.
little. Yeah. I'm gonna say that yeah, he can't actually fly, but he's fine in trees. I'm gonna go with that. That's my final answer.
So he could sleep outside on a branch
Yeah,
or
he's
in a cubby hole.
yeah, he's gonna find himself a nice spot. He says to Sir Pen before he leaves you guys. He's like, I will stay with you. Give a call tomorrow morning. I will find you.
Gotta wake
Okay.
up.
Is there like a tree he can go fly into?
Yeah, he sort of like gestures over to a darker, uninhabited part of the nearby tree canopy.
Okay.
Can Dromm message Ostrid?
Ooh, that's interesting. Can Dromm, what does message say?
I have message too.
Oh, is it language based?
Says towards a creature within range
It says they hear your message.
and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
And you need a short piece of copper wire to do it.
Well, He has a focus. So he could hear it, but he might not be able to respond to it.
Yeah, I think he, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable way to do it. Let's go with that.
That way, the Serpent doesn't always have to expend a spell slot. It's only when a conversation needs to occur. But if we're just sending a message, it shouldn't. We don't necessarily need a reply.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that'll work for a little bit.
That's good. It's a cantrip.
All right. So you guys, Drum, you go and you change into your golden finery.
Mhm.
Amazing. And you come back to the table. A server comes over to you. And sorry, Vinny, did you already order? What did you order? What happened?
5 house specials.
Wait, now it's 5 again?
Well, one was for owlbear, ostrich.
So it's just 4 then.
Oh, 4. Okay, fine. Because he doesn't want one.
Well, he's
got him.
outside.
Get him a bird or something.
He's gonna eat something from the forest. Ooh, yeah, that's interesting. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so yeah, no, that's interesting. The house special is a thick sort of after meal liqueur. So she looks at you a little oddly when you order it before the meal. But it is amber in color, and it comes in basically little aperitif glasses that are fancily carved out of wood with these little gems. It's quite expensive. It's I don't know. It's 5 silver for each one. It's not that.
Oh, we paid a gold for.
Oh, all right. It's a gold. No.
Oh, thanks a lot.
It's quite expensive, and I'm like,
I don't know why I said that. No, you're right. That's not expensive for a magic drink. All right. It's a gold. It's a gold per drink.
Well, Lily.
There, Lily's paid. Lily's paying 4 gold.
sure.
We're mocking the low price. Does it look like syrup? Feels like syrup.
It looks like syrup. It is it's an amber color. It's not like, yeah, it doesn't taste like maple syrup, but it's the consistency of maybe thinned maple syrup is the way to describe it.
All right. I chugged mine.
All right, roll a d4.
D4. Nobody rolls those.
Nobody rolls those.
4.
All right. You almost immediately get a pleasant buzz.
Ooh.
And around your head, the others see this sort of amber crown, arcane amber crown, sort of appear and sort of hover above your head.
Ooh, this means I'm special. Check it out.
What does it taste like, Vinny?
Syrup.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a nutty flavor. It's more of an amaretto.
I think this is tree sap.
It may be arcanely treated tree sap.
All right. Lily is going to sip hers like an aperitif should be sipped.
Fair enough. The buzz comes on more gradually, as does the crown. You can just you can roll the d4 if you want. Roll the d4, sure, why not?
Four.
Whoa.
All right. Yeah, that's basically how long. Basically, yeah, you'll have the buzz until you go to bed. Basically, you'll have the crown also, and the crown does sort of glow. It's not like a bright light, but it's enough so people could notice it, right? It's like, and you see a few other people around the tavern also that have these, their empty plates and their happy crowns, sort of just like.
I love these drinks. I wish that was a real drink.
I know. Would it be great if you can get real drinks that did things like that?
It is called the tree's heart, by the way.
That's a good one.
All right.
Did Dromm come out wearing his golden leaf?
Sure did.
I'm a little worried. Get my elf camera ready.
Don't do it unexpectedly. Then he'll boom you.
Can I drink my drink?
Yeah, you can definitely drink your drink.
It's at the table.
Should I roll a d4?
Yes, absolutely.
3.
All right, so you'll have it for 3 hours. You'll notice the clientele around primarily high elves. There are some other folks. You see some half elves. You see quite a few gnomes, actually, which may explain the fancy elevator contraption that you saw earlier, as you know that there are a lot of gnome artificers. Vinny, you probably would have met some in your area as well growing up.
Yeah, I remember those guys.
Serpent, have you traded with Silent?
I don't believe I've made it this far. I've heard of it.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
our ships can't make it to this point.
Right. Yeah, so you're just sort of looking around, trying to figure out who has money, who might have connections, surveying the crowd. There is at a table nearby, there is a gnome with very pale skin and some shaggy hair, and he's holding a green bottle and sort of... Actually, give me a perception check, anyone who wants to look around the room.
I'm looking. $16.
Nice.
4.
Yeah, Vinny, this gnome catches your eye. It looks like they might be talking to themselves. You're not quite sure what's going on.
Yeah, that's classic gnome.
But yeah, after like 14 days trekking through harsh winter mountains,
Having a bath.
yeah, you guys are. This is quite the nice night. The warmth of the drinks giving you a pleasant buzz. Bellies that have only been full of trail rations and steadily older and older Yeti meat. You're all quite excited to sample the delicacies of the Golden Leaf. Plates of nut butters and breads to butter them with, or to be buttered. There are fish from the northern waters. There are meats of various bird and animal, and it's all quite delicious.
Do we need an owl berry bag?
Oh,
Instead of
yeah,
bag?
if you want to get something frosted, you could.
Because what's he gonna eat?
Yeah, the question of what game is okay to eat within these borders is a good question. So I'm going to say between the drinks and the meal, you're probably going to be out 2 gold apiece. Unless Lily's already paid for it.
Lily
Yeah,
has
Lily-
already paid 4 gold for the drink.
Lily's got the whole
So
tab.
someone can pay for the meals. Someone else.
And how many rooms do you need?
Just one.
I mean, I don't know about how big are the rooms. Can we fit all 4 of us in there?
We're all
Because
friends
if the
here.
4 of us could fit in
You
there,
could,
I don't really cares.
You could get a room with 2 beds for the night. Or perhaps 2 beds in 2
Kids on a
separate
bed.
rooms. 2 beds, 1 room? 2 beds, 2 rooms. Your choice.
How big are these beds?
sort of looks you up and down. Now, elves are pretty tall too. Not as tall as you, though. You might need to bend your legs a little.
I think 2 beds, 2 rooms. Is that basically 2 beds in each room? Or is it a total of 2 beds and a total of 2 rooms?
I'm so sorry. It's a bed in each room, yes.
Oh, a single bed in each room.
You
or
could
2
have.
beds.
We do have. Actually, I think we do. I think we could do. We could do 2 beds. You could do 4 beds, 2 rooms. 4 beds, 2 rooms.
Yes. 4 beds, 2 rooms. That
4
sounds
beds,
good.
2 rooms. That'll be 4 gold. 1 hand. She's a little weird.
All right.
Point at Lily.
Okay.
Well, I'll pay 2 gold for the room I'm going to be in.
Great. I'll bunk with Lily.
Wait, no, it'd just be 1 gold a room. I don't know. I don't know what's up with my prices. It's
I
1
will
gold a
also
room.
With
1
Lily.
gold for a single bed in a single room.
All right.
Wait, are we getting 4 separate rooms?
Yeah, but we're all gonna sleep in the same bed.
Oh no, you're getting 2.
That makes sense.
Wait, you're getting 2. That's right. You're getting 2 rooms with 2 beds. Oh my god. All right. It's 2
Rooms.
gold.
With
It's
2
a-
double beds.
It's a golden bed. It's a golden bed.
All
How
right.
many
I
of
have
them are going to
removed.
St.
I
Alex?
have removed a gold.
Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. All right. Having procured hotel rooms. Were you getting food frosted? That's one question you have to answer.
I guess we're just buying it, right?
Sure.
Can we buy like some deer meat or something for him?
What would he eat that?
I don't know.
Do they have wolves on the menu? Would he eat wolves?
I'm afraid we
I
don't
want
have
some
wolves.
What about some honey?
Honey? We do have honey, yes.
Do you have venison?
Of course, yes.
Yeah, let's do a nice big venison steak. My treat.
Owls also eat mice, right? Do you have mice?
I can assure you we do not, sir.
Well,
Heavens. All right, so you guys get some meal. So you get some food frosted. Any other interactions while you're in the tavern?
you said there's some high elves. Are those fancy elves?
Oh yeah,
Looks like what's his name?
Paelias.
Though he ain't
Wait,
too fancy.
he's a fancy elf?
He doesn't act very fancy, does he?
On the phone. Okay.
Well, I mean, he is friends with, like, my dad. So if you consider that fancy.
All right. I'm just gonna stroll up to some fancy elves
All right.
because I do have a question. I'm not causing trouble, I swear. Well,
Sure.
not intent. All right.
You stroll up to some fancy elves.
Are they sitting at the bar or are they at their own table? I don't know. I
No,
guess
they're at their own table.
Okay.
I'll say they're over here. 2 women talking.
Should I go with him to keep him out of trouble?
Ladies.
It's debatable whether that would actually have the desired effect, but if you'd like, whatever.
I go, hello, ladies.
Is Dromm, are you going with him, Dromm?
No, it's okay. I trust him.
Yes.
Have you lived here long?
Well, yes, we grew up here.
Have you heard of the Vivendares?
Ah.
That they were a noble elf family. Lived over 1, 2, 3
Yes.
elf.
The one with the pink hair pipes up. Yes, I have. Are you friends with them?
Yes. Yes, I am.
What is your name?
Vinny.
I'm Lady Arwen. This is Lady Kanok. Here, sit, join us.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll sit. All right. Who did you know? Just out of curiosity, do you still know anyone now? You might. True. Not really sure.
No. Wait, what's that?
I said, I'm not really sure myself.
I was not prepared for this conversation.
I'm just curious. I used to have family up here, but it's been a while. They have moved on, but there might have been others, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I kind of left town one night when my family moved on, so I left.
Wait, hold on a second, though. Hold on a second.
Okay. All right.
Let me just get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
Your family home though was on the western side, right?
Right.
And then, hold on.
I think you're confusing the DM.
Well, no, that's fair.
Broken him.
Hold on. I'm just bringing up. Where is this email? I know I have an email from you. Why am I not finding?
April 8th, 2021, 8:07 p.m. I had to bring it up because I forgot to.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I searching the wrong email? What's going on here?
Let me forward this.
Yeah, how do you forward that? Forward that. Oh, here we go. 2 years ago. Rat Kings. Got it. Yep, that's the tattoo. Great. Do the Vivenders. There it is. Okay. All right. We're good. Vinny, I'm afraid I have some bad news. When was the last time you said you were an acquaintance of the Vivendars?
Yeah, just a few years ago.
I'm afraid they have all been killed.
And that's for certain.
That is what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just curious.
Please, would you? I'm so sorry to have confirmed your suspicions.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I just figured I'd ask since it's been a long time since I've been back here, and when I left, it was kind of in a rush. So I don't know.
I see. No, it is. They were not the only family on the western side that were devastated by the attacks.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
But feel safe in the security of Rûksar. You are safe here, and if there's, she sort of gestures to the other one. If there's anything we could do,
actually, there is something.
Yes, of course.
So I look over at Dromm, and I point at him. And I say, "See that blue man over there? He was asking about you ladies. Was curious if you like blue guys." And
that is a turn of conversation.
Yes. So, if you said you would, if there was anything you could do, could you like blue guys? That would be very nice.
Was he also a friend of the Vivendars?
He is. Doesn't realize it, but he is.
Your friend can join us at the table. They sort of like exchange these weird looks. Give me a persuasion
Uh-oh.
with advantage.
Oh. Not gonna need it. Oh, that's 17. Ooh, that's another one out. Oh my goodness, 24.
All right, your sob story seems to have worked. Drum, you see both of them looking over at you.
I look over at Dromm, I give him the thumbs up.
Thumbs up back, and I go back about my business.
I look at them. He's playing hard to get. Don't give up, ladies. Don't give up.
Ow.
All right.
Okay.
I leave them and I go back to the group.
Okay.
It went well.
Yeah, it went well. I think those ladies are into you.
Well, of course.
So what should we do?
Well, what time is it?
Too late for the library?
Because I mean, we've been walking for 14 days. I kind of want to sleep.
Yeah.
Like in a nice warm bed after taking a bath. That's not too much to ask for, is it?
Those
you
things
guys
are
can
possible.
Go to the store. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
You got to get out of the tree to take a bath. You think they haul water up the tree?
They have this tavern has
These gnomes have.
This tree has plumbing?
Made
plumbing.
Made all of this possible.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ingenuity.
Impressive.
Yeah, no. Lily is so just bathing and going to
Alright.
sleep.
All right, you guys retire for the night. Anyone doing any other shenanigans?
I'm good. I'm looking forward to the library tomorrow.
Mm.
All right.
Get some sweet books. Hope I can read them.
Long resting it up.
All right. Yeah, everybody gets the benefits of a long rest. Very exciting. Presumably, as you leave, or one of you leaves the inn that night and finds Osted to give him the steak.
Oh yeah, no. When I ordered the venison, I probably brought it out to him
Okay.
as soon as that was ready.
Easily done. He takes it from me. He's like presumably they gave it to you cooked. He
Yeah, it's
he sort of
cooked.
looks at it and he's like, "Ugh." And then he eats it anyway. All right, the next morning it's a beautiful day. One of the most beautiful you've seen in a long time. And it is the Gaul. What would you like to do?
Library?
Yep. And of course, on our way to the library, if we see any interesting stores, maybe buying a health potion or interesting trinkets, we can of course stop in.
Or enchanted cookies.
Yeah, maybe Sherry and Cherry have a berry somewhere around.
It might grow in a tree. Berries.
Sherry's berries? Berries, Sherry's, cherries.
Could see if the library has a gift shop.
All right, so who's looking for what again? And then we'll do some perception checks.
I'm just looking for the library.
Yeah,
Alright.
well, on the way to the library, if we notice any interesting stores, I think I was looking for maybe a potion of healing.
All right, give me a perception check.
Who needs that? Just don't get hurt.
Well, this is for
Just don't get
Austin.
hurt.
All right. Oh, I need one.
Oh no, 10. I guess that's not terrible, but
Oh, that's not terrible. Are you looking for something, Vinny?
Well, if I'm not looking for it, I was looking for the library first. If we find a potion shop, that's all well and good, but
You pass a. Yeah, so you ask. Presumably, you just ask for directions to the library from the innkeeper, and they direct you. You do have to go back down to the ground for a while, but they sort of, you know, they do a little rough drawing. Actually, actually, they maybe even do a little conjuration of a little. You are here, and this is where you go. So you got fairly good directions. But as you're making your way there, Lily, a store catches your eye that has a on its sign. It's got various depicted little stoppered bottles, and you enter in, and you see an elf there, a little shorter than normal elves. And red hair, and welcomes you in. Hello. I'm Sarnus. Welcome to Sarnus's Sanatorial. Do you have any needs of the potion or arcane variety?
Oh, definitely looking for some healing potions
Me
for
too.
my travels.
I'll take 2. Utah, give me 2.
I'm sorry, what does Utah mean?
Oh, it's an old elvish story about a place called Point Break.
What?
Health potions.
What-
We have health potions. Sorry, what was
flavors
that?
do you have?
What flavors of health potions? Oh, I'm sorry. We just normal, I suppose.
It's like medicine.
Good.
You know, she sort of like realizes it's an opportunity. I could add a little essence of blueberry.
Very good. I look at Lily and nod.
Can you do grape?
I could do grape.
I mean, it's essentially wine flavored.
I don't think I could. I'm sorry. But the blueberries, the blueberry is quite good. She says, hopefully.
What about mint?
Mint. She sort of starts knocking around some different bottles. She looks a little nervous, but she triumphantly grabs one. Yes, I do have mint.
Ooh, that was close. My next request was corpse flower.
Okay, well, I think I will just take the normal, regular version of a typical healing potion.
So,
I guess not the greater healing, but well, what are the two?
A potion of healing. Well, that'll cost you 50 gold pieces. A potion of greater healing. 225.
I think I'll do 2 regular.
What's the difference?
The potency. How much it heals you for. If you have grievous wounds, you perhaps. Now this would take me some time to craft, but I could even. I have crafted a superior potion of healing before, but we have greater and normal in stock.
What's the difference in
Superior.
strength?
Let's see. So she goes on to tell you a lot about different potions and how they can help you. But really, all you're trying to figure out is how much it can heal you. And the answer to that is, after much description, you are finally told that it is. God, where is it? How do I not have this right here? Oh, I think I moved them. Oh my goodness. Do do do. Do do do. Healing, 2d4 plus 2. Greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Much less economical than having a person who can heal you.
Yeah. What other potions you got?
Well, I've got various other potions. What are you looking for? Would you like to peruse the shop?
Yes, that'd be great.
All right, roll a d20 for me.
15.
15, you say. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
That is an excellent question. A little off the beaten path.
Okay. I have something that may intrigue you, but it is very rare. Are you interested in it?
Yes.
Excellent.
What is it?
It's a potion of possibility.
Hmm.
And
What
I will
happens?
tell you how much it costs in a second.
Can it be blueberry flavored?
I could make it blueberry flavored, yes, of course. Let's see. When you drink this clear potion, which I could make blueberry flavored, you would gain 2 fragments of possibility. Are you familiar with what those are?
No.
They are an ancient, arcane magic. Even the eldest elf scholars debate where they come from. But I have mastered the ability to create this potion. If you were to engage in combat, say, for instance, or perhaps test your ability against someone else's, you could expend one of these fragments, consume it in the moment, to be able to try that action again.
Interesting.
You could also use it defensively. If someone were to attack you, you could consume one of them to perhaps lower the chance that they were able to hit you. But this potion is expensive.
How expensive are we talking?
Give me a... Well, let's see. 2,500 gold.
2,500. Well, this is that is not a possibility.
The potion of possibility, not a possibility.
Now, if you had one of those already,
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you have any less expensive weird stuff, or do you have anything that would toughen me against attacks?
Toughen you against attacks. Interesting. For 1,000, I have a potion of gaseous form. It would transform you for the duration of 1 hour into a cloud. Nothing could hurt you.
But I wouldn't be able to hit someone, right?
No. No, you would not. You would be a gaseous cloud.
Right.
Oh, everything you're carrying would also transform.
That is appealing.
And you would be able to fly. You could fly.
That's I've always wanted to fly.
Drift with the mists through the treetops in the early morning. Pass through narrow holes or openings.
I'll have to think about that one.
All right.
I have a request if you have anything like this. Do you have any files of breaking wind? That when you drink them, you are subject to very aggressive attacks of flatulence. Extreme.
Sir, this is a sanatorial. I do not
Yeah.
sell such items. I'm sorry.
Do you know anyone who does?
You could go to Jiggy's joke shop, I suppose.
Jokes, huh?
Hmm.
Okay, fine.
Lily rolls her eyes.
It could come in handy.
I suppose there exists a possibility where it may come in handy. But I can assure you, I will not be the one making it.
What if I give you an extra 5 gold?
Sir, if you mention farting once more in my presence, you will owe me 5 gold.
Okay.
Lily's gonna give 100 gold to get two regular healing potions, and she's going to do that before they're kicked out.
All right, sounds good.
But how about Sir Pen? Any potions you're in the mood for?
You look like a dashing fellow.
Yeah, I think I still have a health potion from last time we bought some. I'm not really of the magical kind, but I think I'm okay.
Perhaps, do you ever feel like you need a boost? Perhaps
Boost?
a potion of heroism.
That sounds interesting.
She holds up another potion. For 1 hour after drinking it, you'll gain 10 temporary hit points. And you will always be under the effects. Do you know any clerics? Are you familiar with a bless spell?
I don't think so.
Whenever you were, if you were engaged in combat, you could add an extra D4 to your attack or saving throw.
Well,
The blue potion sort of has these bubbles that bubbling inside it.
and then what's it called again? What's this potion?
It's the potion of heroism.
Potion of heroism. How much is it?
500 gold.
No.
Very well.
Sorry.
No need to apologize. Well, I thank you for your patronage. Please enjoy your stay here in Rûksar.
Thank you. You too.
Where's the joke shop?
It's on the western side of town.
Okay. Thanks.
Maybe we should do that after the library, because I certainly don't want to be stuck in a library with some really bad smells.
I'm not feeding this to anyone. I thought it might be useful at some point. You never know. No one ever knows. I'm not going to drink this myself.
Sure you're not. All right. You guys continue on in the direction of the library, and soon enough, you see a building rising up in front of you. It's basically you've seen the great Parliament buildings of Wesleyville. You've seen the castle of South Gorson. You've seen the sort of the hillside city of Alan. This is a different sort of beauty. The building itself seems crafted from the land and the trees around it. Delicate spires grace the sky, breaking the silhouette. But the as you sort of look and gaze, you realize that the building is larger than you thought. It's sort of making its way almost like the roots of a tree out into the surrounding city. Its size is immense, but at the same time, its delicate construction sort of makes it seamlessly blend in with the environment around it. And yeah, it's a sight to behold. Should have had a picture. I'll work on that.
Lily takes some mental pictures.
There you go. As you approach its door, you notice some scholarly-looking elves walking around. Sheafs of paper, bags brimming with books and other accoutrement of the learned. And you, yeah. How would you like to approach this?
Is there an info center desk? Or are we inside?
No, you're not inside yet. But
Okay, all right.
you can go inside. You go up to the main door. You open it up, and sort of the inside of the library is cooler, even than the outside temperature. Almost cold, almost too cold. But not freezing, but like it's cool.
Good book weather.
The sort of vaulted ceiling above you, which is carved in motifs of trees. There are branches supporting the ceiling, and you see a intricately carved wooden desk near the front. And the woman looks up as you enter, and looks at you. Yes, can I help you?
Could we have 4 library cards, please?
A library card.
Yes.
What is your business here at the Library of Parmacal?
We'd like to look at some books.
You'd like to look at some books.
Well,
Are you
I'm-
seeing anyone specific?
Seen anyone?
Do you have an appointment with a librarian?
Yes, we should have an appointment with the librarian who is on duty today. Our host, Erin, had stopped by to make the appointment for us yesterday.
Ah, interesting. Wait, did he say he was going to do that?
He said he would introduce us to the librarian of the
He
day.
may not have done that, though.
He said he was going to do that.
said
He
that.
said, I will introduce you to the librarian of the day,
Didn't tell me that.
or whoever was on duty that day.
Okay. She, boom, opens up a big book, and she's like, yes, Well, it would appear he made an appointment with Mr. Nixdorf. Hold on one second. And she goes into there's like a little tiny door. Not like that tiny. She can still fit through it, but like, compared to the door you just passed through, it's tiny. And she comes back a second later, and Vinny, you recognize the short gnome from the inn the other day.
It's the gnome.
Oh, hey, I'm Diebold Nixdorf. Erin said you might be coming. I know everything about this library. How can I help?
Oh, this is excellent. I am actually here for a friend. We are interested in some very, very ancient lore, possibly religion, called Themes of the Moon.
Never heard of it.
But I bet you can show us where in this library we might find information, should it exist.
Ancient lore, huh? He sort of looks to the other librarian. She just tries to ignore him. All right, come on. I'll show you around. And he sort of like leads you off. You guys want to see the great elevator?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, come on, follow me. And he leads you, and she sort of like shakes her head as you are led away by Diebold Nixdorf. And he leads you to a sort of wooden, almost looks like a monorail track, but it's like threading throughout the library. Yeah, it doesn't connect to the oldest parts of the library, but it's pretty cool. And what did you want to know about it? Flowers?
No, it's called Beams of the Moon.
Beams of the moon.
Yeah, apparently.
Like lights? Like how do you make light?
Well, so you know how we've got the sun during the day?
Yeah.
Apparently, long time ago, or at least lore says, there was something similar to the sun in the sky at night. And like the sun and the moon were actually like related to each other. Ancient gods. So that's why it's also kind of religion.
Ancient gods. Okay. Do you want to ride in the elevator first?
Yes.
Sure, as long as it's not going to take up too much of our time here.
I don't
Like,
think
it's
it
going to
will.
Oh, is this going to go really fast?
Maybe.
Where is it? Let's go.
He pushes a button and you hear this,
Whoosh.
and this cart comes up. Yeah, I can probably take one or two of you in this one, and the oh, you're pretty big. So you want to learn about flowers of the gods? Okay, I'll take you first. And he hops in and he like beckons to Lily.
All right, she gets in.
All right, you guys wait here. We'll be back. And I think that's where we'll call it for tonight.
I'm apparently going to the flowers of the gods, so their garden. Yeah, great.
Yeah, he's not a very reliable narrator. Cool. Made it to the library. Made it to Rûksar.
Finally.
Though it's not the person who wants to go.
Oh.
Oh man, it's been a long time. It's been a
Sending
long
center.
time.
That's true, yeah. Live vicariously through you.
All right.
And Dromm wanted to go.
Yeah.
John wanted to go in the next one. Oh, you wanted to go to the library. Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. You wanted to learn about your powers, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, we're gonna pause here. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time on BND Live.